Hey, good morning, everybody. Uh, Saturday, test and tune. Styrene Relics. I'm Paul, and got a pretty cool funny I want to show you today. Um, I just learned yesterday that someone's been trying to get a hold of me, and my GMX account is kind of been goofed up a little bit. So I'm going to look at it today and have my son walk me through it so we could get this fixed. Uh, yeah, so it shouldn't be a big deal, but if you're trying to contact me for a shop card or anything like that, hang tight. Give me a little bit, and I'll have my GMX account fixed. So I just want to say, if you guys have been trying to get a hold of me, I apologize that I haven't been getting back because I just didn't know I had anything going on. So yeah, well, let's get at it. I got a pretty cool funny car I want to show you today, and let's just get right into it. So here we go. Turn this thing the right way. This is one that I built. Wow, 80. When did this kit come out? 88, 89, somewhere around there. When it first came out, I built this, so this has been quite a while. It's been in the case for a long time, and I did a lot of learning with this kit. So I I I'll get into that. So yeah, this is a fun kill build. You guys, you'll really enjoy building this. If you haven't got one, you're gonna want to get one. This is Tom Mcewen's '57 Chevy. This was when he was about to call it quits and retire, and he run this as exhibition runs, and so yeah, it's pretty neat. Um, so I dechromed a lot of stuff, and when I dechrome stuff, I will use ammonia. I know everybody's a little has different things that they use, but let me grab one out of here. This has been in the ammonia tank, and you see it takes everything right out. Got a little bit of a brown film on it, but I'll dry it up and do a little bit of sanding here and there, and yeah, it works real well. It's ammonia, so it stinks like crazy, but gotta be careful with it. So anyways, that's what I use to take chrome off. And why I'm bringing that up is because I dechromed a lot of this. I don't have it so the body flips on this. Whoops, I went the wrong way. Because I just didn't have it displayed like that in the case. I really enjoy it with it off like this. I can see more of the chassis in that. But you can see I've dechromed the headers and the blower hat, the fuel tank and all that. So some of it I left, not a lot. But like I say, I built this back in 88 or 89, something like that. But it's a really cool build. Highly recommend you guys getting one of these if you haven't. It's really cool. I was so happy when he started running this 57, and because it was so different at the time. Nobody was running anything like that, and I think he was doing that just because he knew he was going to retire out and call it quits. But I got a little bit of background for you on Tom Mcewen. Some stuff I didn't know. his father was a test pilot, and he he got into a crash in one of his test planes and was killed. And Tom was 2 years old at the time when his father passed, and so he started racing in his early years. He started racing at 16 years old. He'd grab his mom's '53 Oldsmobile and take it to the drag strips and and get started running. Um, he started out, he would drive anything that was out there, anybody that needed a driver. He ran gas coupes, altereds, gas and fuel dragsters, and then that led to funny cars and top fuel dragsters. And so he did quite a bit of stuff in his early years. Let me see, I got all my notes and they kind of got mixed up a little bit. In 1970, he hooked up with Mattel to work out a deal, and with Mattel to make the 1/64th Hot Wheels for the Snake and the Mongoose, and so they ended up getting together, and they had this rivalry going on, and so it worked out well for them. They both were in on it together, and they worked out a lot of different things. So that was kind of neat with them. They when he come up with this plan for the Hot Wheels, this was the first time that anybody had worked a deal for a sponsor that was a non-automotive sponsor. And from there on, now you see anything out there that's it doesn't have to be automotive anymore. So that was a big deal for him. His last major event win was in 1978. He ran Don Prudhomme, and he won that championship running Don Prudhomme, and that was just a few days after his son Jamie's death from leukemia. That was a really heartfelt deal. I remember seeing that on TV. Don Prudhomme met him down at the Big End, and he was leaning in the window talking to him. Tom Mcewen didn't want to get out of the car right away, and yeah, I remember seeing that. That was a long time ago. Tom Mcewen really didn't win a whole lot of national events. I believe 4 of them throughout his 36-year career. But because of his ability to get sponsors and start things, and his love for the sport, he's ranked number 16th out of the top 50 of the NHRA's first drivers at the beginning of NHRA. This car, I think, I didn't write it down. This car was, I believe it was started around 89 or 90. This 57 Chevy. He built it as a tribute to the 57s, 57 Chevys, because they were so iconic. And it was so much different than anything else that was being run at the time. And he was tired of seeing the cookie cutter cars coming out, and absolutely hated that. So he wanted to make a statement, and boy did he with the 57. He ran it as an NHRA exhibition car, or grudge matches and that kind of stuff. He did that for 3 years, and then in '92 he retired from racing altogether. But he didn't get out of the sport. He stayed on and worked with people in different magazines and stuff like that. So he was always around, but he just didn't drive anymore. And he didn't get into a team or anything like that. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2001. And boy, did I have a hard time. I was really wanting to find out how fast this thing ran. And I had a real hard time finding any stats on this. But I did run across something that is fairly good. You got to remember, this is '92, all right. But this car, the best I can find, is it ran 590 ET at about a little bit over 250 miles an hour. So that's not bad for 1992. Let's see. That's about all I got on Tom Mcewen. Now, he was born in January 14th, 1937, and he passed away on June 10th, 2018, at 81 years old. So, yep, pretty cool. Pretty interesting fellow. Like I say, he was real big into trying to promote the sport, and I think he did a really nice job at doing that. So, well, fellas, that's Test and Tune Saturday. That's all I have for you. Let me see if I can do this. So, I hope you enjoyed it. We'll do another one next Saturday. I'm not sure who I'll get out. I've been thinking about breaking away from drag racing and do something a little bit different. So we'll see. All right. I hope you guys have fun. Have a safe weekend. Be careful. And you folks that are down there, been with these hurricanes, we're still thinking about you and praying for you. So, all right. Until next time, I'm Paul. We'll talk to you later. Bye.